everybody, Ron here, and this is my P3D or Prepar3D version 3 tweak guide. So in this tweak guide, I'll walk you through some of the best tweaks and changes that you can do to your P3D V3 simulator so that you can make it run smoother and get more FPS. So one thing you have to bear in mind before starting this tweak guide is every system is different, so not every tweak that works in my system will work in your system. So to see if the tweak actually works is, before starting this tweak guide, run your P3D simulator and do a benchmark, like go in your heaviest FPS eater aircraft and scenery, do a benchmark and note it down. Then gradually add each tweak and see if it gives you more FPS. If it doesn't, just put it away. If it does, just keep it in your P3D CFG. Okay, so in the description I've provided you with two files, one with the main P3D tweaks and one with my actual P3D.config. And what you must surely not do is take all of my P3D CFG and paste it in your actual P3D CFG. You should surely not do that because every PC is different. So yeah, don't do that. It will just mess around with your simulator. So first thing, you have to locate your P3D CFG file. So go to File Explorer, local disk C, users, your username. Then you're going to go to Updata. Now, if you don't have Updata, it means the folder is hidden. So you're going to go here, Organize, Folder and Search Options, View, and you're going to make sure Show Hidden File Folders and Drives is on. Then once you have that, you're going to open Updata, Roaming, Lockheed Martin, Prepared version 3. And here you should find your P3D CFG file. So I've already have a copy of mine here that I put on my desktop. So now we're going to take a look at the main CFG tweaks. So first is the terrain, use global terrain view true tweak. So open your P3D CFG, scroll down until you see the terrain section. Here it is for me. And make sure use global terrain view is equal to true. For me, this gave me 2 FPS more. So 2 FPS is not a dramatic increase, but it's still an increase. So yeah, this is one tweak that you can add. So run a benchmark. Once you add this tweak, save your P3D CFG, then run a benchmark, and if it gives you more frames, just keep it, and if it doesn't, just delete it. Next is in the display tab, texture bandwidth mult equal to 30. So I think this is in there by default, but I just put it in the tweaks because this really gave me more FPS, gives me like 5 more FPS. So okay, here's the display. Where is texture bandwidth mult? Okay, texture bandwidth mult, set it to 30. Again, run a benchmark, see if it gives you more FPS. For me, it surely did, gave me 5 more FPS. And okay, next is panel max update per frame is equal to 1. Now this isn't this won't give you more FPS, but it will reduce the shuttering in your simulator. So just find your panels. I'm not going to look for it again because it really takes a lot of time. So just find your panels section and yeah, just add this tweak, run a benchmark again, and if it works, keep it. Next, one really good tweak is job scheduler. So job scheduler is not a section that you have, so you need to add this entire section. Just copy and paste it. Let me see. Yeah, here it is for me. So job scheduler is a really good tweak that gave me, I think, about 2 or 3 FPS more. I have it to 254, but it all depends on your system. If you have a lower end system than me, just put it a little bit lower. My system is an i7-4790K, 16 gigs of RAM and a GTX 980 graphics card. So if you have a lower end system than me, just put it lower. If you have a higher end, just put it higher. You can also search on the internet the affinity mask for P3D for certain systems. It will give you the appropriate affinity mask for your actual system. Next, the biggest tweak in the whole tweak guide video is the fiber frame time fraction. So this is in your main section. Here you go. Oh, sorry, I put 0.10 here. It's not 0.10, it's 0.01. Okay. So fiber frame time fraction, this is a really good tweak. It actually, I don't really understand what it does. I read about what it does, but I don't really understand. But it surely gives you more tweak. Whatever system you have, it will increase your FPS. It will maybe increase by 1 FPS, maybe 2. Others might increase by 5 or 10. But it will surely increase your performance. Whoa, I put fiber frame fraction here. It's actually fiber frame time fraction, sorry guys. Yeah, so those are the basic tweaks that you can do to your P3D CFG file. And again, as I told you, just run a benchmark after each tweak and see if it gives you more FPS. So I'm now going to run my Prepared version 3 simulator and show you my actual in-sim settings that I have. We're in the in-sim settings, so I've got my display device to my GTX 980, and the resolution, I've got it to my highest resolution that my monitor can. FXAA, I turn it off. MSAA is to the max. The texture filtering is at 8. Texture resolution medium. VSync is on, triple buffering is on, and I've got the frame rates locked at 60. And in the scenery tab, I've got level of detail radius highs and tessellation factor. This doesn't affect your graphic performance, so I've got it to low, and it does increase your FPS. Mesh resolution 5 meters, texture resolution 30 centimeters. Scenery complexity dense, and those two down here are extremely dense. Detail, water high, and special effects medium. Lightning, just look at that. This personally for me gives the most beautiful lightning effect. HDR is on, landing lights on, and just look at these settings here. And weather, I've got the cloud draw distance to 90 miles. I do not have active Skynex. I plan on getting it soon. So yeah, I've got it at 90. Traffic, everything at 0, because traffic is a really big FPS eater. Okay, so once you have got all those tweaks, just look at your P3D. So I'm in the PMDG 747 NGX at flight Tampa Sydney, and I'm getting low frame rates because I am recording. But if I wasn't recording, I'm getting about 27 frames right now. But if I wasn't recording, I would get over 35 frames. That's all I can assure you guys. But I just tested it before, and I was getting about 35 frames. So hope you enjoyed this tweak guide. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it to your friends who are having performance problems in Prepared version 3, and subscribe for future videos. See you guys.